Food insecurity has been one of the major challenges facing Nigeria as a result of factors such as crop failure, climate change, and insecurity in some parts of the country. For the longest time, farmers in the country have relied on genetically modified seeds to increase production, elongate the life cycle of plants, and control weeds. But food scientists are now warning against over-reliance as it threatens food sovereignty. News Central's Adeshawa Odushoga reports.
Genetically modified seeds have proven to be better alternatives for organic seeds for decades, leading to loss of revenue for farmers and building resistance to pests and weeds. This is a widely adopted farming mechanism, especially in the northern part of Nigeria. It has also known to bridge the food demand gap in the country and in Africa at large, where an estimated 140 million people face acute food shortage due to climate change and political instability in some regions. Despite its functions, there are concerns that over-reliance on genetically modified seeds could pose a threat to food sovereignty, especially for third world countries.
The promises given us from GMOs and hybrids have not really spelled out, because year after year, you use more pesticides, use more herbicides, use more fertilizers. These seeds are owned by foreign companies. And our farmers, each time our farmers must plant the seeds, they must go back to that company.
Food has been weaponized, because if you have a scenario where certain people are in control of seed and seed is being patented, and if you do not have the money to do research or to have your patents, you cannot plant, you cannot grow food.
Some food scientists have also raised questions about the health implications of genetically modified crops, which may be unsafe for consumption or result in malnutrition in rare cases.
There are some content, nutrients, that should be in the natural corn compared to the one modified from the lab that will not be inside. Definitely some of this corn, some of this food modified, genetically modified, we will just eating them but no nutrients.
However, public affairs analyst Kalechi Deka says the adoption of GMO seeds cannot be totally discouraged, only for those generated unethically, as this has aided food security in drought-prone countries that are victims of climate change.
There are genetic modifications that are unethical, but we can't, because of the fear of the unethical ones, then we say, okay, let's stop everything about genetic modification. Some parts of southern African countries have not seen rainfall in the last 2 years. So what do you want them to do? So if they have corn seeds that are drought resistant, you say they shouldn't plant it, and people are dying of hunger.
With threats to food security, food scientists are now calling for an attention shift to organic seeds for the fear of possible food weaponization and over-reliance on genetically modified seeds, which may affect availability and access. Adeshawa Odushoga reporting for News Central.